You like spicy, right?
Yeah, but don't get me started on Western Indian food because it's like the scam version of Indian food. It's
You think
they
so?
make it milder for white people.
They do, because the white people will leave a review, but some of them they don't care. They're so freaking spicy, man, where you'll be tearing up. And I'm weird like that. I like spicy food that makes me tear up.
I'll find out if we ever dine together because I've had a whole bunch of white people who say things like that, like Americans and even like Indians who've grown up in America. Because I love
Hmm.
spicy food. Then when you give them actual spicy food, they can't handle it. This is not what I meant by spicy food.
Oh,
And
dang, dude. No, no, no. We definitely need to eat together. The nastiest food, and this may be somewhat controversial. I don't know. And you have to choose something as well. Which cuisine you think is that has the nastiest food? For me, British people. They have the nastiest food out there.
hmm, I would say the food that I really, really do not like is the I don't know which place it's from, but it's in here. It's called continental food, and it's like the blandest food imaginable. There's no spices in it. It's nothing. It's just garbage. British
Continental.
food is not that bad actually. It gets a bad rap, but mashed potatoes and bread, omelette, sausage, not that bad.
It's not. Hold on. Continental food refers to dishes made and consumed in the European countries. Dishes of French, Spanish, and Italian cuisine fall under the category of continental food. Hmm, that doesn't sound too bad with me. But with British people, I noticed their dinner here, it's considered appetizers. Like a lot of British people, they literally for dinner eat soup and bread. For us, that's what you eat before the actual dinner. I don't know,
You
man.
eat bread before eating food?
Yeah, well, so if you go to a place like Olive Garden, you'll get some soup and bread, and then you'll get your main dish.
Oh, so that's like a scam. So when you eat bread, you become hungrier. So that's
Hmm.
why restaurants will give you free bread before you eat because it kills your blood sugar, right? It gives you like this, it gives you so much sugar in your blood, which releases a lot of insulin. And then it gives you low blood sugar because, the insulin takes out the blood sugar in your blood and it makes you really, really hungry. So you end up eating more. And statistics show that restaurants that do this end up having a lot of people who order dessert. So
Hmm.
it's like a way to trick you into ordering dessert and eating more. Never eat the
Oh.
bread, especially if it's free.
So they'll give you bread, some soup or salad before they give you the steak.
The salad is fine. Don't have the bread. The bread makes you really hungry. And you can
Hmm.
test this yourself. You'll just be more hungry on days you eat bread in the morning. So would not recommend it. Yeah, I actually like Italian food. I'm surprised to see continental food include Italian. What I mean is, you go to a wedding and you have like 30 different types of cuisines, right? The
Hmm.
Chinese, Indian, North Indian, South Indian. The continental counter usually sucks. Can't really stand that food. It's too bland.
Too
Yellow
bland.
noodles and bullshit. I like Indo Chinese food. Oh wait, that
Hmm.
reminds me. The absolute worst food, like the garbage of all foods, is authentic Korean food. It's like the worst tasting shit out there. I just hate it.
Why?
It just sucks. It just shit. Like authentic Chinese food and authentic Korean food is like it's bullshit. It's like the yeah.
Really? Well, you may be a little biased, bro, because you don't like shrimp and seafood, right?
Yeah, I like insects. It's disgusting.
Mm, okay. I don't know, man. I always liked Korean food. I don't know what you mean by
I like
authentic. Do you
sushi.
mean
I
like
like the Japanese stuff. I don't like the Korean and the Chinese one.
okay, okay. So you do like sushi. What about fried rice, egg rolls?
That's that's Chinese, but that's like the Western and Indian version of Chinese. I doubt Chinese people actually eat fried rice. And when I say authentic Chinese food is disgusting, I mean things like the actual authentic Chinese food, like pig skin and
Ew.
weird shit like that.
Oh
That's
yeah,
disgusting.
yeah. That those are disgusting. I may be biased, man, but for me, desi food is the best food.
I
biryani,
preach to the
tandoori
choir, man.
chicken. Absolutely. That has the most flavor. It's the tastiest. It's rich. The one bad thing, though, is cooking it because your entire place smells like that.
Get a wife.
Get away. Still, man, like you come in and just kind of distorts the smell of your house. Even if you hire a lot of people that heat up Indian food, once they leave, it's still that smell of those strong spices.
Don't you actually like the smell though? I personally like the smell of, paneer tikka, the tikka masala. It just smells so good.
I like it when I'm eating it, but not when I'm done cooking. I come back and then I still smell it. Then it bothers me.
How are you cooking the tikka masala? Do you have tandoor in the house?
Do I have what? The tandoor spice?
No, do you have the tandoor in the house? How are you making it in your house?
I don't normally make it. I mean, my mom will make it, or if I go to a friend's place, they'll make it, and it's just the strong smell.
Dude, I love that smell.
Even if you
Indian
eat a
food
lot
is the
of
best food.
even if you eat a lot of desi food, what I heard is since there's so many spices, it needs to be released from your pores. That's why every now and then there's like a strong scent. Do you notice that?
Yeah, it's kind of why people say Indian smell. It's because of the spices you eat. But
Hmm.
we live in India. We don't care. We're gonna eat our
Right.
food.
Yeah, no, I don't think the con outweighs the pros. I believe Indian food is so good, or just desi food as a whole, it's so good that it doesn't matter if your place smells afterwards because the food is so delicious. Jamaican food is the middle ground of Indian food and American food, where it's pretty much desi food without the spiciness. So Americans can handle it too.
I would say the next best food after Indian food, like after all the Indian, the North, South, and all the Indian stuff is Italian food. It's actually really good, like the grilled chicken and everything. It's really
Absolutely.
good.
There was this funny Facebook status I saw recently. Italian food is the white man's Indian food. Because
Ah,
it's
that's
so
a good one.
creamy. It's so creamy. It's so rich, but it's not super spicy. So white people here can enjoy it.
Dude, when I have Italian food, I Indianize it. So I'll get like a lot of chili flakes and just add it because it doesn't taste as good without the chili.
If you go to authentic Italian restaurants and you ask for chili flakes, they get mad.
Dude, everything tastes worse without it being spicy. I'm telling you, I had like something called a risotto, right? It's like a cheese and rice dish.
Hmm.
And it was good, right? It tasted good, but it was just lacking the spice. So I had the guy come over and put some red chili in it, then put some chili flakes on it. And the guy was looking at me like, "Sir, this is no longer a risotto." And I'm like, "This tastes better than your risotto. So I've improved your dish. You should be
Yes, you should pay
thankful."
me. You should name a dish after me.
Oh yeah, man. I'm so jealous that you have a dish named after you. A hookah named after you.
Hookah. Yeah. Do you are you into sandwiches?
I like Subway. It's like a nice cheat meal.
You had a tweet about that recently, right?
Yeah, it's really, really good for a cheat meal. I have like 3 or 4 extra servings of chicken in it, and you get like a 60, 70 gram protein meal out of it.